Listen! Sir Venom!
The battle for Yartar rages on.
Oh!
You're on your way to the Eastern Bridge to help repel an assault by a large contingent of goblin troops that has surged out of the darkness. The recent battles you fought are fresh in your minds, since they all happened within the last day. First, you scouted two locations, the Wyvern Camp to the north and the Boats and Siege camps to the south. You successfully hit these camps, causing a fire in the northern Wyvern camps and destroying a mine and a large number of boats along the southern side of Yartar. You did not cripple their capabilities, but dealt what you hoped to be an important blow to their strengths. And then came the counterblow. The Wyvern Corps you knew was stationed to the north made an assault on the town, razing a section of it. The guards were powerless to step in, as these beasts and their riders were too fast and too strong for the limited weaponry of the guards of Yartar. Fought them you did, with steel and magic, slaying the beasts and their goblin riders. You also trapped their masked and one-armed leader, who just so happened to be none other than Glenn, former associate and friend of Axel, lost in the Dataran Valley several years back while on the job. You safely escorted Glenn and his wyvern, along with the captured wyvern, back to the headquarters of Prestige Sword Coast with the help of your friend Irina. It was here that you briefly spoke with Victor Trahan and learned of a new danger. A coordinated assault on the eastern gates that were started during your battle with the Wyvern Corps. The night was growing long, but after discussing the risks, you decided to help the eastern gate. As you approach, the sounds of a pitched battle can be heard. The screams of the dying, the twang of huge ballistas strings, and the sounds of steel on steel, flesh being rendered, to battle once more. Is there anything you guys want to do before I swap over the map as you're walking? Is there a conversation maybe you would like to have amongst yourselves or with anyone before we move to the battle map?
How long has it been since our previous fight and this one?
It has only been about 25 minutes, I want to say. There was not time for a short rest even between fights. Definitely not time for a long rest. And yeah, so wherever you ended up off, I think you took like 10 minutes to be able to heal, but you really didn't have a lot of time, and you were asked to basically move from one side of town to the next to go and assist this side.
Just looks like I burned 3 third level spells apparently.
Yeah, if you want to take stock and let each other know where you're at, go for it. That would be helpful. I'm just placing some fire on the section of town where you fought the Wyvern Corps. And I will move some of the green troops in now that they are assaulting the area. I will also put an X or turn this a different color as you have dispatched the Wyvern Corps and they are dead. Or at least one of their troop corps. Anything you'd like to do, or should I swap over to the battle map? Because once I swap over, I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative.
I'm gonna in preparation, I'm gonna see if I can get my my divine intervention successfully.
Okay.
So let's see. I roll D100 and I have to roll 13 or lower.
What are you intervening right now?
I don't know yet. Nothing is what I'm intervening.
Okay.
I have a question. Has the battle started or is the battle about to start?
You can hear a battle happening
Like
Okay.
approaching,
at the
Good
eastern
idea.
gates, and you are approaching it. So you are currently on the move between the Water Barons Hall in this section and the eastern gates on this side of town here.
Okay. You think it would be beneficial to try to approach stealthily or just run up and just get in it?
Well, we could have Sir Venom isn't stealthy at all, so he could always fly in all rambunctious maybe give you some advantage on stealth checks if you slip around and like cause mayhem to the side of them?
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be best if we spread out, and like I would prefer to try to get like the jump on somebody. That would be cool. Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to do to try to do that, Axel? Like, what are you specifically thinking?
So the green's the bad guys and the orange is the good guys.
Yeah, and they're stationed at the walls and the bridge basically, and
Oh, so
the
they're
bad guys
fighting
are
like
coming.
this choke point.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right. And you'll see the battle
Oh,
map in a
I
moment.
would in that case, I would maybe. Oh, is there a way to get over the wall without just going through this narrow part, or like?
Water.
Could I just
Not
like get to the top?
easily.
Could I get to the? Am I click on the right thing? Yeah. Could I get to like the top of the wall and just like do a dive, like a stealthy dive in, and then just like Rambo onto land, and then just do one of these things, and then while we have like other people,
You're trying to get behind the enemy lines.
yeah, just kind of like get to flank them.
How's this? If one of you would like to fly and make a perception check to try to give Axel some information either about the walls or about the state of the battle, you may do so.
How about Riku takes him up there? Okay, never mind. Someone's rolling already.
Yeah, I've got the busted perception. So 28.
28. Okay. With your eagle eyes, you are able to see many different things. It looks like
Money?
there is a large contingent of goblin troops charging down the road in from the darkness into what appears to be a choke point of a bridge. The gates are open at this time, as it is allowing troops to pour out of the city to hold the gate. It appears that the goblins are trying to set some sort of foothold on the bridge and take it, not so much advance past it. You notice that there are several ballistas on the walls shooting down into the goblin forces. In regards to the walls, you suspect that there probably would be spots here, or maybe over here, not so much here, where somebody could dive into the water without being seen. So basically beyond the front facade
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Okay.
to then come around, if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, I'd try that.
Okay.
So I
Then
would
we will
come
put you
over
in a different
here.
spot.
Yeah, and then just
Would you
jump
like to
in.
be invisible? Riku asked him.
I got a pretty good stealth. So
Figure I throw it out there.
yeah, I appreciate the offer, but you saved the spell slot. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I can pull it off because I got my elf boots that let me roll at advantage too. So
Well, true. This is a concentration. I don't want to be doing this anyway. You're right.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Axel, are you going to be coming from the water itself? Are you going to like swim up and try to like come onto the land here? Or are you going to come onto the land and come around that way?
I'm gonna come on the land. Yeah. I'm
Gotcha.
not trying to like hang out I'm sure it's freezing in there, so I'm gonna swim here, and then kind of. These are buildings. These gray things are buildings.
Yeah, they're actually like burned out husks of buildings
Okay.
at this point,
But I
just
could
because
still
of the
like
goblin raiders.
sneak around them and then, ooh, yeah,
Totally.
get behind them.
Absolutely. Okay. So I will start you from that side of the map. Is anybody else doing anything that I should account for?
I'm gonna get with like the frontline soldiers, like ready
Oh.
to chart, like fly up above and just like land in like the middle of a group of goblins.
Okay. We can do that. That'll be your first turn, I believe.
Can I like prep a spell like for while I'm like landing? I cast something.
I would say it's on your first turn
Okay.
because we'll roll initiative and all of that will be resolved basically. I would need a stealth check from Axel to do this, and this is both for the dive and then for the swim across, and then a second stealth check for stealthing up along the side.
2 stealth checks.
Yeah.
Ooh, a crit.
All right, those are 2 very good stealth checks. Let me just roll something just to make sure. Yeah, no problems there.
Wow.
Okay. Cool. Is everybody else good? Vincent, anything special you would like to do?
No, we're just gonna go support, start shooting.
Okay. I will swap us over to the battle map at this point, and we will roll. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I always, goddamn initiatives. Can't wait till I can get my barbarian
Critical
thing.
initiative.
Uh-oh.
As you approach the walls, you see the gatehouse, and the gate is open. You can tell that multiple ballast, 2 more extra ballastas have basically been shifted along the walls over to the gatehouse, and they are firing into the goblin crowd below. You see that there are 2 lines of pikemen on the bridge, holding the bridge. They're doing quite a good job. It looks like they're pretty well drilled in the front lines, and the back line is supporting them, ready to fall away as needed. For now, it looks like the barricades are holding, but the number of pikemen or the number of goblins that exist seems endless as more and more stream out of the darkness and down the road. You also notice one very large looking creature that appears to be an ogre of some sort. It also appears to be heavily corrupted, corroded maybe even. And as he begins lumbering towards the bridge, it pulls what appears to be a pustule off of one of its arms, like a big lump of flesh, gooey looking flesh, and flings it onto the bridge, causing an explosion of acid to rip through one of the guardsmen. And you hear the Wilhelm scream, taking him away as he dies, and you actually see it seep through the stone of the bridge, causing that section of stone to drop into the water below. You hear the guards yelling, quick, turn the ballastas on him! Turn the ballastas on him! As you roll initiative, Vincent, if you could also roll initiative,
Yeah, I'm working on it.
we'll jump into battle.
It's not working for me. Oh, hold on. Here we go. I was not logged in for some reason.
Gotcha.
Not logged or locked.
Cool. And let me just click start on this. As we jump into battle here, we're going to start with Riku. What would you like to do first?
Are here. It looks like.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, and I can put you. I'd be willing to start you guys like here under the gate if you would prefer. That would be acceptable.
Where exactly are we now?
You guys are at the top of the map, but here we'll just start you here.
It's like, where?
I just wasn't sure where it was. That's
am
I
I?
was just trying to confirm. That's all.
There you go. We'll start you there. I think that's a better place to start you than where I had
Thank
you.
you. I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I was just
No.
I
You're
think,
good.
yeah, I don't. Would Vincent be on the
What do you
walls
think?
with
Let's hear
the
it.
with the?
He's
Oh,
welcome
yeah.
to go up the wall, up to the top of the walls if he so wishes. I didn't want to
Benny
be
boy?
presumptive about these
Yeah.
things.
Well, this is quite a distance. Actually, have to keep
Is
in
it?
mind. I don't know what his range is, but
I think it's like 120. Yeah, sweet.
his right here is 120 feet.
I think you get the front line. Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
just trying to make sure I keep that shit in mind.
So they got this ogre guy throwing gross bombs.
Yeah. So here's the deal, fellas.
Mhm.
Oh,
Riku's thinking about using wall of fire
Ooh.
or a fireball.
okay,
Mm.
all right.
Those are
I
Wall of
support your
fire would be nice because it could potentially get multiple like uses out of it, like round around. Could potentially
Yeah.
get damage in.
I support your decision.
Okay. Just feel like that might be like if we're trying to hold them like
Yeah, I
in
think
a choke point, I think wall of fire is probably a safe starting?
It'll be you have whatever you do. We'll figure out if we're working with if these are their actual stats or if we're working with like minion rules for these guys.
Okay. So the way Wall of Fire works, you guys can also sort of help me out with this. Is I have a 120-foot range of casting it, so this would be my limit. It looks like basically the end of the bridge, and I can either create a 20-foot diameter circle, basically that would, and I can face it either like facing inward or outward, or I can create a 60-foot long wall. 60 feet would be like it would cover the whole length of this bridge. You know,
And can they pass
How
through it?
they can pass through it, but basically, if they're anywhere on one side of it, like they're gonna take good damage. And
Okay.
like if basically if my idea is like if they're advancing this way anyway, like trying to force them through that wall might be a pretty cool maneuver.
how tall are these walls? The walls on the side of the bridge.
The walls on the side of the bridge where you are, happen to be 30 feet tall.
So they ain't getting over those. All right.
Yeah, actually, make an insight check.
If
And
these
you guys,
motherfuckers could climb,
everyone's open to this insight check. Whoever would like to.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh wow.
I see all.
Are you good on this one, Vincent?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Riku and Axel, you see the battle. You're ready to jump into the fray as needed. Sir Venom, you have no idea what their plan is. It doesn't really make sense. It seems that they're throwing a huge mass of guys at this almost in a way that seems like a waste of their troop strength. And you're confused about what the play here might be. Something feels amiss.
Oh shit, it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
well, at any rate, I think Riku is probably still throwing down this wall of fire.
Okay.
I need to figure out
Here, let me grab you the
many-
wall of fire.
How close can they be? Like, what's like the range on it? Like, if you put the wall down and they're on either side of it, like how close do they have to be to it?
I think I want to do the circle.
Oh, you want to do the circle? Okay.
The circle would be 20-foot diameter, I believe. Yeah, it says 20-foot diameter. So how big would that be?
I think it's going to be like that big. Let me just double check that for us. Yep. About
Oh,
20
no,
foot
that's
diameter.
okay.
There.
No, we're gonna need the wall.
You need the line? Okay.
That's not big enough.
And that can be 60 feet.
It says up to. So does that mean that I can do it less than 60?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at any rate, I want to make it big enough to to go wall to wall essentially, because it can at least be that big.
Okay.
Let's see. I probably want to do it in a way that, well, is it good? Sorry. I
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
grab
No,
it.
it's good. Yeah, put it wherever you'd like.
So if I put it here, and then basically facing this way, people take damage. Let's see, what is it? It says it's 1 foot thick. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw, and then on a failed save, takes the 5d8 or half on success. Then I think it's basically every time it starts its turn within 10 feet of one side of the wall, they take damage.
Okay.
Then, like, basically anytime they enter or start their turn, they take the damage there.
All right.
Um, it looks like it's a concentration spell.
Yes.
So does that mean am I concentrating? Because I'm using my helmet to do it.
You are concentrating to do it. That's right.
Okay.
I
I'll just.
have also locked it, so it's gonna stay in place. Have you already rolled? Let me see if you rolled
I
damage
didn't
for
roll
that.
damage yet. I'm just trying to keep track of the stones.
Gotcha.
This is gonna expel one of the stones. Like I'm down to 12 of.
You've really been getting your mileage out of that helmet.
Well, I haven't. I rolled pretty high for the stones, and like the only ones I've really been using have been the prismatic spray. I'm only down to 3 of those.
There's what? Prismatic spray, wall of fire, and fireball.
Yeah, and then also another one, but the other one doesn't really matter. But I need to roll something. Right, I need to roll damage here. You got to roll saving throws.
Yep. Yeah, I think these guys are. Yeah, these guys are fucked. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off several of these guys here. And they get burned to a crisp immediately. Do the ones within does this next row here, do they also get burned to crisp?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Like I'm not sure this one might even get it too. I'm not sure if he gets the smoke because it says within 10, right?
Oh yeah, no, he tries to get away, and the flames are too hot and too bright, and you can see that they are incinerated in front of this wall of fire. For those of you mostly on the walls, you're able to see this. Riku, you yourself can't see it just because of the folks in the way, basically. But yeah, it's a pretty horrific sight. You also
So,
notice, Riku, there is one other thing, and I'll
okay.
show this now, just because it is important for this battle as it continues onwards. You notice that this square is empty to the water below,
Oh, like the bridge is collapsing.
right there where that pustule killed that guy.
Ah. So that's their objective here. Um so I have no idea where Axel is, right? Because he's invisible.
You do
His
not know where
stealth
Axel
is-
is.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay,
it's
so
funny. I think if anyone would know, nope, none of you would know at this point, I would say.
okay. Well, I'm giving my bardic. Actually, no. I'm not giving my. I guess I've since I haven't had a chance to short rest, I'm only down to 2, so I'm holding on to my bardic because I can't add that damage onto the spell. I don't think. Um. Okay. I guess for my bonus action, I can click my heals. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of something to do with my bonus action.
Sure.
Healing word or misty step. I mean, I guess we're joining the battle. Is there like a? Nah, never mind. I'm good. I'll just probably move closer. Um, so I have 35 walking speed. All right. Go here next to this group of guys.
All right. Full turn?
Yeah. I'm not really doing anything with my bonus action this round. So yeah, that's it.
Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Definitely start getting closer. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my action to dash and get up there. And if I wanted to because with my familiar that I always have hanging out with me, if I wanted to like send my raven like off to like circle the city just to see if like we're being attacked anywhere else, like what would that be?
I'm gonna say that would be an action to command your raven to do that. That's kind of like a complicated action. So
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to move regularly.
We're doing some complicated battles here.
Yeah, and then tell Umbra, since this attack seems off to me, to go like circle the city and definitely like check down south where we thought like the boats might come from, and like report back if he sees like the army attacking us anywhere else.
I can
Okay.
eventually once I drop this wall of fire, I can haste and I'll be able to cast sending if we want to talk to someone on like different parts of the city.
That wouldn't be bad. We should have like invested in more sending stones.
you can cast another spell, Riku. You just can't concentrate on 2 spells at once.
Yeah. But yeah. I just meant like I don't know.
No, just
Once I
making
get up,
sure.
yeah, once I get up close and start swinging my sword, I'm gonna want haste up.
Gotcha. So Sir Venom, you move. What else are you doing?
I think that'll be it for now.
Okay. You move and then you send your raven to circle around the city to look for another set of troops basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. That brings us in order to the corrupted looking ogre. It will use 30 feet of movement and it will let's see. It will use 20 feet of movement to get to here, and then another 10 to get here. And it will see the wall of fire, and it will charge directly into it. Go ahead and roll. It's going to automatically fail. It's dexterity saving throw. So go ahead and roll, Riku, for damage.
Oh great, I'm gonna light this thing on fire and now it's gonna like add damage as it like charges through people. Let's see. 18.
18 points of damage. All right. It will also unleash its corrupted carrier ability and automatically reduce itself to 0 hit points. So it will die. But as it
It's a
does
bomb.
so, it is a bomb.
Jeez. Oh
And
no.
it's going to splash acid in a 20-foot area very aggressively. Let's see.
20 feet doesn't reach me, hopefully.
So it's going to be
Oh,
68.
shit.
No, it's not going to reach you. It is going to be 68 points of damage.
You know, I thought about clicking my heels and getting myself like way up there.
Oh, it's a
So-
good thing that I didn't run up that close.
The fire causes it to die, but the acid splashes out everywhere,
Yeah.
eating into the stone, causing
That's
the
not good.
bridge to crumble and 2 of these guys to fall and die. And this guy is like, "Oh my god," and he's like hanging on to the edge next to him. That will cause that one to die and go away. That's his full turn. And let's see. Yeah, that'll be their full turn. Vincent, what would you like to do?
So am I where at the bottom of the gate there? All right.
And you can run up the stairs here if you so wish. You are welcome to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and join the archers.
Okay.
I'll use
That will be, I will say that's 30 feet of movement to get to there.
okay. Um and then I'll use my bonus action to coat 3 of my tips with poison.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And then I'll wait till my next turn to Go attack.
Do you want to use your action to at least get up to the edge of the wall
Oh, that's right,
with
because
a
my
dash?
bonus. I used my bonus action. Yeah, I'll go a little further and just join these guys.
Okay.
Maybe see what I can see.
Yeah, they salute you. So you can see over the wall of fire. That is not something Riku or Sir Venom can do unless Sir Venom, you're not flying, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. So Riku and Sir Venom cannot see over the wall of fire. You, however, can. And actually, you can see a troubling sight because you now see two more of those corrosive ogres joining the fray. You can also see probably another two groups of goblins rapidly
kill-
approaching down the
We gotta
road.
kill these bombs before they make it to the bridge.
Yeah, can I alert these guys on the scorpions of those guys?
The ballistas, you want to alert? Say, like,
Yeah,
aim at
just
them?
alert them. Yeah, I would tell the ballista guys next to me, like, yo, take out those guys quick.
All right. Gotcha. Will do. And that was movement, action for more movement, and then a bonus action to tip the arrows, and you spoke. There's nothing else you can do, right?
Oh.
All right. Goblins. They will begin to go on the underside of the bridge. And they begin to
Fucking-
climb underneath
I knew they
the
could
bridge.
climb, dude.
And they will begin to do that. And a lot of them will begin to scurry around the wall of fire, down and under the side of the bridge. Now, they won't get very far.
Just
For
like
most
Lord of
of
the
them.
Rings.
Won't get that
They
close.
they came from the ceilings.
Exactly. Some of them do scream and point at you, Axel. Actually, let me check for that. That would be unfair. Let me check for that. Oh, I don't know.
Ooh.
What was that last stealth roll that you had, Axel?
Pretty good.
32. Never mind. All right. They don't see you. But many of them are moving up to the bridge at this point. You know,
They
we'll put 'em
smell you maybe,
here.
but they don't see you.
And actually, they're going to begin to go around this way. We'll say that you're sort of like around the corner from a building, and they don't immediately see you, Axel. But you can be there as you wish. And I'll just bring in more because they're ready. And that will be their turn. Axel, what would you like to do?
Let me just do some measurements real quick here. So 55. So I can't get to that guy. Well, I'm gonna bonus action rage first.
Okay.
'Cause- Yeah. I got a question. So my axe has that lightning ability.
Yeah.
Did we determine if it gets centered on me or if I get to choose where it gets centered? Because it says a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point you can see within range directly above you. So I don't have to put it on like top of me, right? I can just, yeah.
Storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder, 10 feet tall, a 60-foot radius. So the point is above you. The cloud is a 60-foot radius. And a 60-foot radius is big. So
Yeah.
the way that works is like, here, let me draw something for you. So it's like a big storm cloud cylinder, and it would be like pretty enormous.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay.
That's perfect. That's a 60-foot radius. So if you cast that right there, right now, that would be your area. But like,
I
obviously, that'll
You
move.
could you could move it, I think. Yeah.
If he moves somewhere else and then casts it, it
Wait,
would move.
it goes above him,
Yeah.
so he has to be in the middle of all those guys.
Yeah, it's not.
I
ideal.
thought he could direct it, not.
It,
I didn't
so
know it follows him.
the way that it works is it activates wherever he it stays wherever he activates it, but every turn he can use it to call lightning on that area.
Whoa. Okay. So if I stood here, if I got to here, I think that's like 35 movement, and that's
So I think it's like right there.
That's pretty good.
is the ogre on the right side? Is he in it, or he's like touching? It's a little bit of a touch, you know. He's,
Seems like maybe.
he's,
I would say he's technically in it. I think that's fine.
All right, yeah. As long as I get those 2 ogres, and I just get a bunch of the little guys. Yeah. So I think, and because I'm outside, it might be an extra D10. Wait,
So
if
I
you're
would say,
outdoors, outdoors in stormy
I think it
conditions. What's
depends
the
if it's
weather?
raining.
Yeah.
how do you
Yeah.
get there, Axel?
Oh, very good question.
Because there is a barricade in the way.
Yeah. Well, I got 50 movement, so, and it took me, the circle keeps. Is there a way to?
Yeah,
Can you
lock
just
it
like
down.
leap over things like a fucking superhero?
Yeah, but that does. I think that would use like That's like. Actually, yeah, because I have mobile. What does mobile say? Features and traits. Feats.
I just meant like you're so strong you
Mobile.
can just jump.
Oh, it says when I dash, difficult terrain. But yeah, I mean, I would get around with my 50 feet of movement. Just try to either get over it or around it. Because it's 35 from where I start to where that spot I want to get to. It's 35 feet.
Okay. I would say that it would take all 50 feet to do that then. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, I don't mind ending my turn. This little
That little
spot
pocket
here.
there.
And then yeah,
And-
just do that, and then
As you rush by, the goblins do see you, I
Yeah.
will say.
yeah, I'm about to lightning them. What's the weather? How's the weather? Good weather?
It
Bad
is
weather?
actually it's a cloudy night.
Mm.
Whoa,
Storms?
big.
Not storms, I would say.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
because it says stormy conditions when you cast a spell. It's an extra D10. So this will be a D10, a 3D10, and a save. Forget what the save is.
I think it's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a dex
It's,
save, and
thunder?
you got to do something, but I don't know what the number is. But I'm gonna roll 3D10, and then
Ooh.
10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good numbers. So 15, and then I don't know what the save is.
So which point are you choosing?
What do you mean?
So when you cast a spell, choose a point you see under the cloud. A bolt
Oh,
of lightning flashes down from the cloud.
well, I want to try to
that
get
point.
like, oh shit, can I move this circle around?
Well, that's the cloud. The circle
Yeah.
is the cloud.
Oh,
So it's somewhere within that circle that you want to hit.
okay. Right here or right there? I don't know.
So that would hit 1, 2, 3 of these guys.
So it doesn't get everything under the cloud. That's what you're saying?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
You have
that kind of sucks.
like 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like within, so you get like in the middle, like you get 4 guys. It looks like.
So the way it works is if you didn't want to rage, you could hold on to this spell and cast it every turn,
Right.
except for the first time, and it would just be like a bonus action or whatever.
No, but
Or
I'm
it would just be, like,
definitely gonna
automatic.
rage though. So
Okay.
then is it even worth it at that point if I only get like 4 of them?
I mean, if you put it
You can use
Well,
it
here,
getting
to,
the
you could
you
hit
get
like
the
these
ogres.
3.
yeah, you can use it to blow up one of those guys.
Or if you hit this, you'd get like these 3. Or actually, if you get this, you'd get like those 5.
I'll do it so I can get the. Yeah, I like 5. 5. That's a bigger number than 3. So let's do that.
You will need to move to do that though, just because like
Yeah, I'm
this
not gonna
spot's
do that.
outside of the
I'll get.
cloud.
Can I get the other ogre?
Yeah, if you get this spot here, you can hit these 3 guys.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage for it.
I got 15.
15. That is actually going to kill these 2 goblins. It does not kill the ogre, however. That ogre, it
Yeah.
doesn't even look bloodied as the lightning sears off one of the pustules from its arm.
Okay. Well, guys, attention.
Okay.
And let's
what-
see. Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. And as you end your turn, you can't hold on to you can't concentrate on the lightning just because of your
No.
rage,
Yeah.
and it slips. So the cloud above you slips away. So that was 1 round. As the goblins are advancing, they begin to chant a word. They begin chanting the word Foot Rodin. Foot Rodin. Over and over and over.
Does this sound familiar?
I don't believe so. Maybe one of the goblins in one of the other fights has said it.
They were saying something the last time we fought them with all the wyverns.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Was it the same thing as that?
It might have been. I would have to go back to the VOD and check, but it actually might be now that you say that. Nobody speaks Goblin.
Nope.
Well, somebody
Food,
speaks
yeah,
everything.
Food wrote in. It's the same thing they were saying because you gave us like the spelling of it
Gotcha.
with a bunch of
Alright.
H's and R's.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, they're chanting that same thing over again. This time, once again. Riku, what would you like to do?
Seems like they foiled my wall of fire plan. Fellows, so Swiss, I guess.
Can you like move it on your turns, or it just concentration just keeps it up in the same spot?
Bingo. I mean, for now, impeding them, slowing them down, I suppose. Suppose I can just spell it. Let's see. So these ones, they're like up on a wall, right?
They're on the underside of the bridge.
Oh, the
Sweet.
underside.
Yeah, they climbed down and around basically. So they're hanging on to the underside of the bridge at this point in time.
I can't see them basically.
Correct. Yep.
I just
And
saw like the goblins start to go up and over the wall.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here, I'll even hide them so you can't see them.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, and I'm seeing that, then I'm probably going to assume they're going to come around over on our side. So I'm going to get ready to intercept them and just like grab my broom, pull it out, jump on that thing.
Okay.
Then so how high did you say these walls were again?
The walls themselves are 30 feet here. The bridge is probably about so the walls are 30 feet from water to top. There's probably about a 10-foot gap between the bottom of the bridge and the water.
Well, I want to use my broom, fly to the top of the wall here.
Okay.
And just put myself in a position to I got 50 movement with my broom. But how does that work? Is that good enough to get there?
Yeah, wherever you want. Sorry, these walls are only about 5 feet tall. So
Oh,
sorry, I thought you were talking about the big walls here.
Okay.
But this wall along the edge of the bridge is only like no more than 5 feet tall. It might only be like 3.5 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need my broom for that then. I'll just let's see. I guess I'll go here.
All right, let me just check.
I
something.
started.
Yeah, you're good. That's like 25 feet.
So I have another 10.
Yeah. Yep.
Um. We're gonna probably sling a fireball. Is probably the best bet since we can't really do much else at range here. So
Can you see through the wall of fire?
does it impede my vision?
I think it might. I'm just double checking.
If it does, I'll hop on my broom and try to go up, look over
The wall is opaque, so you cannot see through the wall.
it. All right, I'll hop on my broom, see if I can get some elevation to see over it.
Okay. And getting some elevation, you do it is 20 feet high, I think. Is that right? 60 feet long, 20 feet high. Yeah. So how much more movement did you have?
Walking, I had that was I think I had 10 more walking, but flying, I have 50 flying.
Okay. So you've already used up 25, so you'd have 25 more. Yeah, you can get up high enough to see over it at this point then.
Okay. All right. So I'm basically in the middle of the bridge, high up on my broom. And, from here to throw a fireball. I have 150. So I saw I didn't see anything that happened before. But
You did
from
see lightning. Yeah, you saw lightning come down randomly in the midst of those troops. And then you can see Axel over there now.
okay. And it does it seem like can I tell that this thing is damaged, the thing he attacked?
Not really, I would say.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what it is. Fireball's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Let me
Maybe
drop that prop for you.
is that idea how big that is.
Let's see. 20-foot radius. Yeah, I think that's it. So wherever you want to place this, go for it.
So that way maybe something like this so I'm able to hit both of the big guys.
Yeah, definitely. Roll
Let's
it
do
up.
that.
And it looks like, what's your DC?
This says Dex 18.
Oh, just failed with the acid corrupted ogres. The goblins also fail. And go ahead and let's see. You're going to kill all of the goblins within that area. And the ogres are going to take a little bit of damage. 24 points of damage. So let me remove these guys here.
Looks like I'm down 18 levels.
These two. And then the fireball does hurt them. And you can see some of the pustules on their bodies explode from the heat as it like sizzles and bubbles within its fleshy casings on their arms and stomachs and stuff. But the acid that bursts out of their body sort of hits their skin, and you can see that it actually hardens their skin. And they don't seem hurt by their own acid splashing across their bodies.
Huh. Interesting.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Uh, one sec. Pose. Let me see. Let's see what else this would get me. I might click my heels.
Okay.
Just trying to make sure. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Heels clicked.
Heels clicked. Movement doubled.
So I have 50 more. Think. So these goblins, what I can see on them for weapons is like melee weapons.
They actually seem to hold. Some of them seem to hold like crossbows, but it's for the most part clubs, short swords, daggers, light crossbows, maybe a short bow here and there.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to use my broom, the rest of my movement to try to fly back to where I started with a
Gotcha.
little bit more cover and soldiers and stuff between me and
Underst-
all those potential arrows.
Understood. And I think that's your full turn.
Yeah.
All right, Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
So after like seeing the goblins scurry underneath the bridge, I'm gonna flip around and stand on the underside of the bridge with my spider slippers. And with like, flying over to like land on the underside, how much movement would that take?
Flying over to land on which side? Where in
Like
particular?
land on like the bottom of the bridge.
He wants to fly
Like
upside down.
yeah, so like
Oh,
I'm standing upside down on the bridge.
so it'd be 5, 10, 15 to go under.
Okay, and then I'd use the rest of the other 15 feet to move like more center. So I'm right there, but I'm underneath the bridge.
Okay. Let me give you some sort of marker for that. I'm going to use this, I think. To show that you're using your boots, I'm going to give you a little booty thing and put it upside down. And you can actually see these goblins here. And I will put them upside. I will give them the same little markers.
Okay, and then I'm gonna point to all of them and just say bring it on, and then cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. None of them are in range right now.
Spirit Guard. Oh, you didn't want to cast Spirit Guardians, or
No, I did, but none of them are in range for damage, so I didn't need to roll damage right there.
gotcha. All right.
So is
Anything
it
else?
15-foot radius? Is that what it is?
Yes, which I think is nearly what you have there.
That should be that, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to keep Spirit Guardians up. Have my spiritual ravens flitting around me, ready to divinely peck any goblins who come into range, and just kind of like post up with my feather sword.
As you walk under the underside of the bridge. Gotcha.
Because I can't do anything with my bonus action. So yeah, I'll stand there, all menacing like.
All right. The goblins are continuing to chant Futro Din. Futro Din. The ogres charge. And let's see. They charge 25 feet here.
Wonder what's going to
Uh,
happen if you're on the underside of the bridge when it goes down.
And this one will just lob a pustule up and over. Let's see. 20's not bad. Within 60 feet. So I actually think that's going to be. He's trying to like lob it over into that area. So 20 was actually what I needed to hit that guy. And it's going to do. Some damage here from the throw pustules. And it's going to kill that guy, and it's going to cause a hole to sink into the bridge once again. In this
Oh, no more
space here.
holes. Stop it.
Go. And the other one will, let's see, I think it's just going to sprint up further. 30. I think he gets it there. That'll be the end of his turn. Vincent, what would you like to do as you see the battle unfolding
Ooh,
this way from
the
the
man
top
of the hour.
tower?
No, I'm gonna the ogres are a problem to me.
Big problem.
And these ballistic guys haven't done anything yet. After I
They were
told them to shoot at them.
they were reloading. Yes, last turn. They are going to fire at the end of this turn.
Okay, that's fine. All right, then I'll take a shot at one of them. At the one that is already hurt.
Okay,
I'll take 3 shots at it.
gotcha.
Kill it.
That would be this one.
Yeah, the one. All right, the one in the back. How far away is it? It's super far.
Ooh, yeah, it's quite far.
Pretty
from me.
far.
160 feet.
Ooh. I got 150 range, or 600 is the maximum.
So you're at disadvantage, or does one of your feats give you anything for that?
No, it just gets rid of cover.
Gotcha.
So it'd be a disadvantage.
Wait, no.
Attacking at long range.
Sharpshooter is you're all right.
Oh yeah, okay.
So you're all good. So just a normal attack.
Good. All right. Well, sharpshooter attack -5.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, so close.
22 damage.
22 damage.
And I'm not using my poison arrows because I grabbed regular arrows because I don't think it would be a waste on this guy.
Okay.
All right, and then I would take a second shot.
Okay. That's also a hit.
For 25 damage.
Okay. He is now bloodied.
Okay. And what are the chances that I think that he was this guy an ogre?
He's an ogre. Yes.
I have shadow. A DC. All right, I'm gonna that second shot. I'm gonna make a shadow arrow, one of my arcane arrows. So it's gonna take an extra 2d6 damage and must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
2d6 damage, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
So 9 Wisdom damage, psychic damage, sorry,
Takes it. Okay.
and then a Wisdom save of 13.
And he failed that.
Oh, nice. So he'll be unable to see anything further than 5 feet in front of him until his next.
Oh. All right. Until the end of his next turn?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good. I'm just going to put a blinded on him to remind me of that.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna take a third shot. Oh, God, get out of this thing. Boom. Ooh, that one might have missed.
Let's see.
Minus 5,
Yeah.
11.
That is a miss.
And I already used. I used my bonus action.
Not on this turn, I don't think.
No, my arcane thing is not a bonus action. All right, I can use my bonus action to redirect.
Okay.
But is there anything worth redirecting it to? The other one, is the other one close enough?
Is there a distance on it?
Yeah, but it's I feel like it's a pretty big distance. Curving shot, 60 feet.
Oh, yeah. Definitely close enough.
Oh, that's
All right, well,
further than I thought.
yeah, I know. I knew it was a pretty good distance.
That's really good.
All right, I'm gonna redirect it then.
Okay.
To the other ogre just try to
And
much better.
the way that one works, that would be a 14. That's exactly what you needed to hit. So go ahead and roll
Wow.
damage. The way that one works is you're shooting down at that ogre, and the arrow bounces off the column here and boink right over at this one. Something that you notice now as this is happening to do 20 points of damage to that one, every time you hit them, you're causing a pustule to explode on their body, and it is splaying out across the goblins near them, killing one of the goblins.
Ah.
So you actually took out 3 goblins in that process while dealing damage to those ogres.
Nice.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No, that's all I got. And just to remind the guys on the ballistas to hit the ogres quick.
Okay. It is the goblins' turn. And several of them will begin to go under the bridge. I'm just going to start dropping these things on these goblins. They're going to start going under, joining the fray.
Do any get within
Because-
10 feet of the wall of fire?
Well, they'd have the bridge between them and the wall. So they go under and then over here. This one, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'll pop up 35, 40, 45, 50. It will get there, and it's now on top of the bridge. This one will get to here and go into your spiritual weapon. Go ahead and roll damage for that. Sir Venom.
Does that also go through the floor?
It does not, I don't think. 13 damage. It does not kill him, so he will get to here, and he will take a swing at you. I doubt they're even going to be able to hit you. 19, that doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
Yeah. And that'll be his turn. The other one sees this, and he will come up on the other side of the bridge, and he will 5, 10, 15, and he will start fighting that guy. That's going to be a hit. Is he going to kill him? He is going to kill that guardsman. That's a bummer.
No.
Oh, yeah. This guy will make it to here. This guy will make it. Guy will make it to here.
They can't kill our cannon fodder soldiers.
Oh, it's happening.
Ooh.
Here. These guys are just climbing down. And I think for the most part, that'll be those guys. That said, Axel, you're about to get absolutely swarmed.
Do you have a whirlwind ability?
Put them all around. And they're going to get a lot of attacks, all of these guys, as they swarm around you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Holy moly, that's a lot of mans.
So the way I'm going to do this is they have a +5 to their attack. They would get 14 attacks. What's your AC?
17.
17. What are the chances of rolling a 12 on a D20, a 12 or greater on a D20 out of 14 rolls? We're going to chat GPT this to give me the percentage, and we're just going to use the percentile of this to tell me how many hits. That way I don't have to roll 14 times. Which is actually, I'm not just like making this up. This is like an
Is that
actual
like
thing
40,
in the Dungeon Master's
40%,
Guide. And
maybe?
45%. You're really,
Yeah.
really close, actually. 45%. So 45% of the time, they will do an average of 6 damage. So 6 times 6. 36 points of damage. Slashing damage and light crossbow damage.
So can I count that as just like basically one attack for like uncanny dodge and stuff? So I was like,
I would say no. It is technically 14 attacks.
okay, so if I have one of them, then
Have one of them 6 to 3.
okay, so
Probably not
30,
worth it.
33. Well, there's nothing else that's gonna go. This is I get it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
33 points of damage.
33. So okay, so then 17 and with raging.
So what's that? 17 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be those guys' turn. The rest of them are like moving up into position. These guys are going to move up into here. These guys are going to move into here. There will be several more troops that appear. Here and here. Let me think. That's good. Actually, I will bring in this as well. These guys will appear there. And that will be their full turn. Axel, what would you like to do?
Yeah. All right. So we got these ogres attacking the bridge, and they're gonna want to blow up the bridge. And I feel like even when we do kill them and take them to 0 HP, they're probably gonna blow up.
Maybe. We don't know
yeah.
yet.
We don't know, but I mean, we've played enough video games to know they're gonna blow up. So with one thing to think about is like Serve Venom has the ability to like you can manipulate stone, right? So that's like
Yeah, with enough spell slots.
yeah, because I was looking at this big hole here and probably end up patching that up or something. But yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with Axel. He's surrounded. I was just gonna go straight for an ogre, but yeah, and I'm looking at least 17 points of damage a turn. But
If you stay.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what my other options are besides staying. I mean, realistically, it's only 17 per turn, because like more than 14 can't attack me in one Because they'd have to get, unless they're shooting. When I was attacked, was it melee or range that like injured me?
It was half and half, I would say. Actually, there's probably more of them that are
Yeah.
ranged on you, so therefore I would say it was like maybe one of them hit you with melee, and then the majority of them probably hit you with ranged.
Because those ranged, I mean, the guys that are 5 feet from me, they would have been shooting at disadvantage.
If they're within melee range, they're using melee. If they're
Yeah.
on the other side of the
Okay.
barricade and stuff, they're using ranged.
I
I
gotcha.
figure like these guys are probably poking you, and the rest are probably shooting at you.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right. Well, I gotta start clearing some of these guys out then. I'll
That's why
swing.
like Riku didn't want to like hang out too close, like a big group of them.
How I'm gonna start swinging on them. I'm
Okay.
just gonna roll for it. Pretty reckless with great weapon master, but then it's like I don't know which one. I'll center my attack on this guy. Going for this guy.
Okay.
So recklessly great weapon mastering him. Yeah. For 25.
That's a hit.
14 plus 2, so 26. And then I'm somehow going to do this sneaky.
So this is where it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
I will say that when you engage them in melee like this, or when you engage them one-on-one, so if Vincent were to try to shoot them, they act as minions.
Mm.
When you throw big spells at them, I don't treat them as minions in the exact same way, where like it would splash out, the damage splashes out across all of them, because like especially with like a fireball, you're already hitting all of them, so it's not like a
There'd
big
be
deal.
like a ripple effect.
Right. Exactly. Whereas right now you're fighting them like minions, Axel. So
Yeah.
you've already done 26 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. And so how much more are you going to do with the sneak attack?
Let's see. Is it? I'm not like
that's a good question.
like overkill, right? I mean, 12, so it's 38 total.
Okay. And so these goblins have 16 hit points. So it's going to go from which one were you focusing on? Sorry.
This one, the one.
Okay.
This guy. Yeah.
And you can take out him plus 16, so it'd be 48 total, is that right? 38 total.
Yep, 38 total.
16.
So
you can take out 3 of them.
okay. Okay. Do I choose which ones, or do I just?
Yeah, whichever ones you would like.
Well, yeah, that guy.
And I'll just
It
drop.
would have been
Fang
a
on.
swipe from left to right. So this guy and that guy.
All right, and they go flying back as you. This guy's like partially impaled on the fence post itself, as you take them out with your first attack.
Yeah. All right. So then this next one is gonna be on this guy. Great weapon mastering. 26.
Oh yeah.
4. Another 4. God damn it. So that's 26 damage to. I think it only takes out the one guy, right? And then
It'll take out 2.
2. Okay, so then these 2 right here.
Gotcha. And you literally carve through the fence post to get to the second guy. You kill the first, and your axe blasts through the fence post, which causes the fence post to shoot into the eye socket of the second guy, and then your axe hits into his neck at the same time.
Okay. Check my movement here. I got plenty of movement. I will take a attack of opportunity from this guy I'm running by. Yeah.
Yeah. He will miss.
Okay, and then come around. I want to get on these two guys because I'm since I killed. I don't know if it counts with minions, but because of Great Weapon Master, I can use my bonus action when I kill a guy to like do another attack. So
Yeah, totally counts.
all right, then we'll do
Keep
that.
it rolling.
Weapon Master in another. Okay, so that's 28, and the damage for 27. So that would be these two guys.
Okay. And one of them is basically chopped. The one on the right is like chopped to the side at first, and the other begins to back up, and as you go to hit him, he like tries to jump out of the way and literally jumps onto one of the spikes and dies.
So that's about 15. I've used half. I think I've used half my movement. We'll back up a little bit. I'm not gonna run away, but I'm on the cliff because this is a big cliff right here, right?
This is a solid cliff. It's about a 15-foot drop down to the water. It gets a little steep here, and then from here to here, it just drops into the water.
Yeah, be a shame if they were to fall down there. All right, yeah, I'll end my turn in this spot.
Okay. This is where the ballistas begin to fire. Each of you can roll a d20 for me, please. You are each in control, quote unquote, of one of the ballistas. That's why there's 4. And if you roll a 14 or better, your ballista will hit. Oh, there's one hit. Axel, you got a hit. Let's see. And Vincent, let's see a roll from you.
Come on, Vincent, you got this.
I can't see which one it is.
It's the one
Is
on
it
top.
The top one? The very top one?
Yeah.
20.
That one.
I lied. You
Okay,
don't
I'm
have
not
this.
Axel, you can roll 3d10 piercing damage for the ballista.
3d10, d10, 3 times, 3d10. Yep.
There's no modifiers to
there's
these
a
stupid
10.
ballistas.
So
No,
20.
not for these guys. If you use them yourselves, maybe.
Fine.
20 points of damage is pretty good. I'm gonna roll a d4 just to see which one it hits. 1 and 2 is the north one. 3 and 4 is the south. So it's gonna hit the north one. So it does take this ballista and it like shoots a ton of pustules off of it, sort of like throwing its arm back, causing this goblin behind it to die. So the ballista's fired. That was the end of the round. They won't fire next turn. They will fire in round 4. And as they chant Futro Din, you can see some sort of figure flying in from this direction.
Tim.
Almost like a creature on the wind, but without using any sort of locomotion. So they're just magically flying towards the battle.
I get the sense that there's the rules for playing like large to small guys. You said you're doing that for melee attacks, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I think I still want to. I think I want to throw another fireball at least once.
Okay.
Before we really get into it, so I'm gonna go up in the air again from this vantage point.
Okay.
Go up just to get a good view of what's going on over here again. Lay down another fireball.
Let me find the prop for you.
So that's Down to 17. I'm just pissing them away this fight here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many more spells do you guys have?
Well, this is from my Helm of Brilliance, so I'm
Ah.
expelling stones from my
Gotcha.
my helm.
Where do you want this to be?
That was a good one.
That is a pretty good
Right.
one.
Sorry, I was just lost in D&D Beyond. I want this to be just having trouble gripping it. I'm thinking probably something like this.
Okay. Then I will grab and delete all of these goblins. Oops.
Dex 18. Oh, nice.
So all these guys get blasted away. Let's see. This guy, these two guys, this guy, and that guy. Okay. And then the ogres are going to take the full 26 damage. They failed their dexterity saving throw by 1 each time. And that'll be another 97. Okay. They are both now, one of them is bloodied, and one of them is like, I want to say like 3/4 health gone.
Very good. It's very good. And
Mention
I'm
this guy. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Riku?
let's see, 20 feet up. I guess I'll go back down. Lower myself a bit.
Okay. So you're like 10 feet up, or are you just
Go
back on the
to the
ground?
ground.
Okay.
I can really do anything else with.
Gotcha. All right. Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
So I guess I will. I'll move like over here to the other side of this guy. Then so these three will be in my spirit guardians.
All right.
Oh wow, that was real bad.
Do I need to make a dex save for that, or does it just hit them?
Wisdom save of 19.
Wisdom save. They failed.
So they take 6 whole radiant damage.
Okay. And actually, because you're like engaging with them like this, I think they do technically die. So I'm gonna pull them off.
Or maybe like doing damage, do I like knock them off?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say that you knock them off and they fall down into the water and
Because they couldn't really. It'd be hard for them to fight back, at the very least, because they're climb.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then I have 15 more feet.
You sort of like poke up along the side of the, like you can see through the bridge towards the wall of fire there as you go past that area.
Oh yeah, I can't see through the wall of fire though, can I?
No, but you can, like
Oh.
the angle of everything, you can actually sort of see up towards the goblins on the other side.
Here's a
Can
funny
I-
question,
Can I see
Mr.
this
DM.
guy?
You can see that guy. Yes.
Is
I know
is
what I want to
this
do.
is this part of the wall still up? There's nothing
Ye-
for it to be on.
It is. It's just sort of like hanging in midair there.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop there, and then as I look down, which is looking up, I see this guy and like these 4 goblins.
Mhm.
So I go, oh, fuck that dude. Let's see. And I am going to cast let's see, can I hit all these guys with a 10-foot radius? I think I can. I'm gonna cast Flame Strike.
Okay.
So it is a vertical column of divine fire, and each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. I just want to make sure I can get this whole group.
Ten-foot radius. It's a little bit bigger than this, so let me. I think that's 10-foot radius right there. So if you want to get the whole group, it would be right here. So you'd have to see to like this point. I think that's fine. I think you can see at that point right there roughly enough to be able to hit those guys.
Okay. So those 5 guys have to make a 19 Dex saving throw,
Okay. The
or
goblins failed.
4d6 fire and 4d6 radiant. Do they have any weaknesses or resistances or anything to fire or radiant?
They do not.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll 8d6 then. So they all take 22 damage.
Okay. So the goblins are burned away in a crisp. Man, you guys with your fire today are just real happy. The ogre takes the full brunt of the damage. Acid is like splashing off of his body, primarily onto like the barrels and crates, and that area is now not difficult terrain just to the left of him. There have been like corroded away by the acid splashing off of his body, but you do take out the rest and you do hurt him quite a bit, and that's your action.
Yep. And that will be everything for me.
Okay. Let's see.
I've been saving all my fireballs just for this moment.
That being said, we now have a corrupted ogre's turn. And this one is going to run, and he's going to run into. Oh gosh, which side does he run to? He will run to this side here, and he will explode. And he will take out this section of bridge. These guys are going to die as he does so.
It's not good, boys.
And the bridge is in trouble at this point. You can all tell very clearly that the bridge is in trouble. It is sagging on the left side, and you don't need to make an insight check or anything to tell that if it is taken out on the right side, the bridge is going to collapse. This guy is dead. He is gone. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Take out the ogre before he explodes the other side of the bridge.
Don't let the bridge fall on me.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
him before he gets there.
Now you realized your predicament.
Standing on the bottom of this collapsing
Yeah.
bridge.
Flying won't help you now, boy.
15, that is a hit.
21 damage.
All right. He's not dead yet.
Oh my god.
12 is a miss.
Finish him,
Yeah.
Vince.
Redirected or
No, I'm gonna use a lucky reroll.
oh, okay.
Wow.
25 is a
That's
hit.
what they're there for.
How many of those do you have left?
24. I have one left.
Gotcha. All right. How would you like to describe your kill, Vincent?
Oh, good. Not that I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna explode. So just try to stop him in his tracks the best I can before he goes poof.
Okay. And as he goes poof, acid splashes across the two goblins in front of him, and they get engulfed in and dissolved by this acid. Do you have one more shot?
Yeah, if the second shot is the one that killed him, yeah.
Yes.
Is there any other non-minion looking guy that I could see on the battlefield?
Um, so you do see very far away this figure flying in. They're moving very rapidly. They are probably within 600 feet. If you would like to take a shot. And I will put a token down for them, but they're very far away. They're like off the map at this time.
Not if they're like 600 feet away. No, that'll be good then. I'll just yeah, no, that's it. Hold my ground up there.
Okay.
See what happens next.
You do have another shot though, right?
I do, yeah. But
Then just take it.
at what? Just like one bad guy?
Try to
One little
shoot
guy?
through them. Like
So you
Yeah.
could shoot through like 4 of them if you do enough damage right here.
Okay. Shoot at them.
Okay.
Save Axel's butt.
A 12 is a miss in this instance.
Alright. I'll redirect it to the guy right behind the guy I was shooting at.
Nice.
I haven't used my bonus action yet.
All right. 23 is a hit.
22.
22. That will kill 2 of them. And so I'll toss some deads on this guy and this guy as the arrow does go through one and into the chest of the one behind. Full turn?
Yep.
All right. It is the goblin's turn. Several of them are going to swarm Axel once again. 5, 10. They are all going to try to get around him. And these guys are going to take some hits and some shots. The rest of these guys, and I'm just going to move them up en masse to here, here, there. This one's actually going to sprint up, so it won't get a shot. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks against Axel. I actually might just roll these ones really quickly. 1, natural 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a light crossbow attack. So one sword's going to hit by the looks of it, and then one crossbow is going to hit. Crossbow is going to do that much damage. Sword is going to do 8 damage. So 12 points of damage total. If you want to uncanny dodge
Yeah,
one of them, go for it.
dodge the 8, so 4, 4, so 4.
These guys will move to here. These guys will crawl under the bridge and then back up on the other side of the bridge to there. While this is happening, these guys will move to here. And actually, they're going to start using their crossbows. And they're just going to start shooting at like guys all over the place. This guy, I think, is actually dead. Let's see. 2. Riku, I'm going to take 2 shots at you with the crossbows. So this is one of them for a 22, and this is the next one for a 7. So it will end up doing 9 points of damage with a crossbow against you. They're also going to hit 2 soldiers with their crossbows, killing one of them. And that'll be those guys. And then Axel, what would you like to do?
So we're still fighting these goblins, and there's sounds like a boss approaching. And
Yes.
did we know if that's the name? Like, so they're still chanting this name, but we don't know if the name they're chanting is the person who's approaching. Is that?
No, we don't
Yeah,
know.
I would say you don't know the specifics.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah. Are they? So you said they're, and also they're quickly coming this way.
Yes, they are rapidly flying in this direction.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. Got this potion of flying. It's like, do I use it and just try to
Get
fight
'em.
them? Yeah. First I gotta take care of these fellas in my face, cause yeah. So we'll start with them.
I think reinforcements will arrive on ground soon as well.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking is, if this is the start, like this is the start of like the huge battle in general, because I have an hour with the flying potion, so I don't want to
Yeah.
like use it and then it's just like, oh, that's the end. But yeah, I'll start with trying to kill. See if I can kill 3 of these guys. I'm gonna aim at this guy and hopefully like swipe at the 3 of them there. And of course, I'm gonna do it recklessly with great weapon mastering,
Okay,
because that's all I know how to do. It's my life.
that's not a bad thing to know how to do.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, that's it.
18, 28, and then we'll add the sneak attack. So 28 plus 15 is 43.
Okay, 43. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Which ones would you like to hit?
I will. So it would be this guy, and this guy. So these 3 right here.
Okay. And I will place deads on them. And the bodies around you are piling up.
And then the next 2 will be these guys. See if we can get them. Great weapon master. 23. 4. Ooh, that's a 10. 22. 32. With that.
Yeah. 32. That'll kill both of them. And actually, 1, 2. That. Oh, you're not in range, so
Yeah.
it's just going to take those 2.
All right, so I got my bonus action. I think I'm gonna drink the flying potion. And try to get ready to fight whoever this is flying in.
Just up and away, this motherfucker.
Yeah. So I still got 50 feet of movement. So I guess I would just, if I got 50 feet of movement, is it like super high in the air? Like, or is it like, I mean, I can only go 50 feet, so I'm going 50 feet up, right?
Okay.
That'd be my movement.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I'm flying and I'm 50 feet above where I'm on the map right now.
Eat up. A little big. Let me make that a little smaller. Cool.
I'm pissed. I'm flying.
Gotcha. You down the potion in one gulp
Yeah.
and immediately take off into the air.
And yeah, I have a question. Just you say I was to drink a healing potion, that wouldn't interfere with like the flying potion, right? Like I'm not like I know flying and a potion of speed is kind of cheap, but like if I'm in the sky, I need to use a healing potion. I can do that, right? It's like
I would say that a healing potion is safe enough.
yeah.
You know that adventurers have mixed those before from your time,
All right.
but you don't know about mixing like more complicated
Yeah,
potions.
yeah. I don't because that also just seems kind of broken if I do that. But yeah,
There's mechanics for that.
yeah. I just wanted to know. I feel more safe now than okay. All right. I have no idea what I'm getting into, and that's the end of my turn, by the way. So
Yeah, I
Alright.
suppose if I casted haste on you, you'd be like Superman, wouldn't you?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like you'll either be like super powerful or you'll like shit your pants.
It'll be embarrassed. Then I'll be embarrassed, and I'll be exhausted for the rest of
But
the
you'll
day.
be above all the bad guys, so you'll be shitting directly on them, so it'll be all right.
Yep. That would happen, I
If
guess.
anyone could
yeah.
handle it, I think you could. Power immense.
Just.
All right.
We're like gonna become like the real life Thor.
I am going to drop in a few different characters. The first of who is the Futhro Din, and he will be flying here. He appears as a heavily cloaked figure, spells sort of crackling on his hands, either, from what you can tell, some sort of skull faced mask underneath a dark cloak. A relatively anonymous looking individual, and yet an incredibly menacing looking individual nonetheless. They are also flying roughly 50 feet up. They're on a similar plane as you, Axel, and they can see you clearly and plainly and sort of beckon you come to battle. The goblins cheer en masse, and there is one last wave that appears to be coming down the road, and so I will bring them into play here and here and these two here. They will
Only
manage to
only
be-
one, it appears.
There is also two last ogres
God damn it.
Oh,
entering the fray.
I fucking knew it was too good to be true, man.
I'm going to put them over here
Oh, and they're separated.
with the troops. The Futro Din needs to roll dexterity. 16 for the initiative order.
Damn.
And the ballistas are now reloaded. So they will fire. If you would like, you can each take a ballista shot on your
Oh.
turn this time.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Riku, what would you like to do?
Well, that was my ballista shot and I missed.
Okay.
But that wouldn't take place in my turn, right? That's
Nope. It's just something you get on your turn.
okay. Unfortunate. So these guys are starting to get up close. It's game time. I have to drop my concentration on the wall of fire so that I can cast another spell. Let's see. I'm out of level 3, so I have to cast it at level 4, which I don't think does anything for me, really. Yeah. Upcasting haste doesn't really do anything, I imagine, so...
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm just pulling it up. I think they fix that or like adjust it in the new rules, but I would have to double check that.
Okay. I'm gonna play it right now as if it's just regular haste.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a step forward and swing at this stupid goblin in front of me.
Gotcha.
Does the 16 connect?
Yes, it does.
Wonderful. We're doing some low rolls here, baby. Oh my goodness, the lowest of low. You know what? We're gonna throw the bardic on top just to try to boost my AC a little bit. Oh, wonderful. That's actually a good roll. I needed that.
Nice.
So plus 11 AC
All right. Does that put you
currently.
at
Shit.
28?
It sure
No,
does, fella.
30?
I'm at 17 plus 11. So 28.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And
Yeah, this guy's dead.
oh, well, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, you
And
did.
I've used 5 of 70 movement, right? Oh,
Yep.
with the boots, we're at 140.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did click those.
Okay. And the wall of fire's gone because I used haste now. It's taking up my
good call.
concentration. Well, that was both. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move that.
Just Control Z or Apple Z or whatever. Undo it. Yeah, perfect.
Let's see. Hypothetically, how far could 135 movement get me? Because all these guys, well, because of my boots, them swinging at me would be a disadvantage. So I'm just thinking, if I were to try to, how far could I get without?
135 movements. So it'd be 5. So it'd be 15. 25 is 40. And then let me do the math on this. 15, 25, 60, 90, 100.
So about there's 100.
110 to like right here.
Okay. I mean, I do have the broom as well. I think I'm gonna stand my ground. Well, I mean, I do. Shit, I do kind of need to get close to these big guys, don't I? But that acid is scary. Acid's very scary.
Yeah. See how far are they?
How about this? On the broom. That would do what?
How much do you get on the broom? 50 feet of
Yeah.
movement? I would say the boots, I guess that all counts.
Plus
So it'd
the
be
haste.
200 feet of movement?
Are you shitting me?
I think that sounds right? Because it would be 50 times 2 for the haste, times 2 for the boots. Am I doing
Alright.
that wrong?
Well, I just didn't know if it applied to the broom. That's why I was asking.
I think it does. No, I think it does. So I think you'd get the full 200 for that.
All right. Well, part of me wants to just fly up in this guy's face. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just go right next to him.
Sure.
I'm just thinking if I should. That's all. Because, like I, mentioned before, then all these guys basically just like turn at me and shoot their fucking bows, and then I'm just dead, right? But I do have very high AC right now.
28 AC. I'll tell you this: they cannot reach that.
But then I'm only safe for one round, man. I hate this. You reach? You mean like their crossbows don't reach, or my AC they can't beat it?
I'm just counting how many there are because the only way that they can hurt you is if they roll a natural 20. And so just mathematically, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You mean my AC is out of reach, not like the distance?
Yeah, your AC is out of reach. And mathematically, I think like 2 of them would hit you with a natural 20. So you would take some damage from them because I'm not going to roll for all of them if supposedly every single one of them turns to attack you.
Yeah, that guy's 50 feet in the air. You said.
Yep. You can reach that guy if you so wish. That's going to basically use up all your movement to reach him.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out if they're all actually going to shoot at me or not.
Oh, is he doing it?
I don't like this. I'm too spooked by it. We're gonna play this slow. We're not gonna blow our load too early when we see the big bad. All right, yeah, we're gonna.
What are you doing? I'm paying attention.
I was deciding if I wanted to get up close to the big boss or not, and I've decided not to.
Yeah, probably not. Not this move. I think we have like 2 or 3 rounds before one of those ogres blows up the right side of the bridge. So I think
I'm worried about that. I'm also worried about what he can do. I'm pretty sure that guy could just do it himself. But suppose for now, I'll just I'll go here and stop this guy from advancing.
So you used haste as an action and then you attacked, right? So that was both of your actions this round?
Yep.
Okay.
And I used my bonus action to boost my AC with my bardic thing. And I only have 1 more charge left of that.
Gotcha. Sir Venom, it is your turn. You do have a crossbow shot if you would like to take that.
Okay. Let's see. So no one under the bridge anymore. So I'm going to go this way, but like go through the hole to be I'll be like 10, maybe 10 feet up right here, flying in this general direction.
Okay.
So those 2 goblins have to do a roll for Spirit Guardians. They got to roll. It's 19 Wisdom.
Yeah, they failed.
So they take 13 damage.
Okay. These guys will die.
What happens if I dash? Oh yeah, I'm gonna dash and fly another 30 feet in the air, so that I can hit. Yeah, so I can hit a bunch of these other goblins with Spirit Guardians.
Okay. They will all fail.
Should I keep the same damage or roll again because it's like a new instance of?
So since they're minions, they're going to fail regardless. So
should I roll damage again?
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. All right, so yeah, so I'll just like Spirit Guardian all those motherfuckers, and then I guess I'll have my ballista, or as I'm flying out, I'll turn back and yell to the guards and be like, "Get off the bridge! I don't know if we're gonna be able to hold it. They might be able to take it down."
Okay.
And I'll have my ballista take a shot at the big bad.
Oh, okay. The guy 50 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what's that, D20?
Yep, D20.
And it misses.
Yes, it does. I do apologize. He's much stronger than that. All right. Full turn.
Yeah, that was action. Or maybe with No, I'm gonna save the spell slot. I feel like spiritual weapon wouldn't be that useful.
Okay.
You know, if I have nothing else to do, I might as well. Yeah, all bonus action, spiritual weapon, and have spiritual weapon land. Let's see, can I? What's the range on it?
Can you get to the boss man?
60 feet. I don't think so, because he's 50
I
feet up. I'm like 10 feet up.
Yeah, what's the hypotenuse of that triangle?
Right.
Uh
So it would have to go another what, like 20 feet?
yeah, I just don't think there's enough there. So
But
40.
I can have it. So I guess I'll have it. I'll summon it over here and have it go after the ogre bomb. Oh, 29 to hit
Okay.
with 10 force damage.
And force damage. Gotcha.
And that will be everything for my turn.
Okay. And let me just make the damage bigger so you can see that. That is your full turn. That brings us to the turn of the Futrol Din. And there are goblins looking up at him chanting, Futro Din, Futro Din, Futro Din. He calmly flies to the edge of your Spirit Guardians and casts a spell. And he will cast Flight of the Damned. A torrent of flying spectral entities fills a 120-foot cone and passes through all creatures in the area before dissipating. Every creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw, please. So let me get a big old cone here.
So with I have advantage made a concentration saves when I take damage. But is
Yep.
that just to keep my concentration up, or is that on like the spell?
Just to keep concentration up.
Okay. Oh, not bad, not bad.
That is a fail.
Ooh.
And I need one from Riku. And I'm not even going to bother making one for the guards because they're all going to die and the goblins are all going to die. That is a fail as well. And so you will both take 8d8 necrotic damage. And you are both frightened for 1 minute. That's going to be... here, let me roll it so you guys can see.
You know, it's session inspiration.
So 33 points of damage. And you are both frightened. And I will get rid of all these guys. Let me put the frightened bits on you. So there's one for Riku.
Ooh, and Spirit Guardians is no longer up.
Oh yeah, haste is gone as well.
Does spiritual weapon? That's not concentration. Okay,
Nope. That's just forever up.
gotcha. There's like one
Well,
other.
actually, hold on. Let me session inspiration. So
Okay.
I'd like haste up if possible. Does 17 do it?
No.
You took 33 points of damage, so no, not in this instance.
17.
I think for the
Con
con save.
save?
He's talking about the con save. No, because
No.
Sir
Oh,
Ben rolled an
no, it's a
18 and he still failed. So
22
yeah.
for the con save.
Oh, wow.
You can
so-
repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
So I basically wait. We're gonna get hurt again by this?
Nope, you're just frightened at this point,
Oh,
which means you basically can't get closer, and you have like disadvantage against him. He did kill a bunch of his own minions. He did kill like the goblins next to you, and he also did kill every single member of the watch on the bridge. Oh, that was his turn.
Axel, come save me! Sir Venom will yell out.
Actually, he could technically. Sorry, that will be the first of several actions that he does. He will then use 2 attacks with a small dagger against you as he gets up close to you. This will be the first attack for 23 to hit.
Oh, that just hits.
Second attack is a 17.
That's a miss.
It will do 7 piercing damage, 11 necrotic damage, and you will also take an extra 14 damage at the start of each of your turns.
Jesus.
Oh.
During your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw, DC 20, to end the effect.
Man,
This guy's a dick.
definitely happy I used Force Cage on that other guy, not this guy.
That was his full turn. And now he's only 10 feet up next to you. And it will be the ogre's turns. The ogres are going to move. Ooh, let's see.
Although this guy might be able to blast through Force Cage.
30. 30. The ogre runs underneath you, sprints to get to there. This ogre will do the same to get to. It'll get to here, 35. And it will get to here, and it will begin to like climb over the railing onto this side of the bridge. That'll be their full turns, bringing us to Vincent. What would you like to do, Vincent?
Ooh.
Actually, roll me an insight check, Vincent. Let's see if your character realizes this.
Insight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you know. Vincent knows. If you want, you could take control for one of your attacks of the ballista itself.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have one of the ballistas go anyway, right?
Well,
During my
I'm saying you can either roll the d20 and like
Yeah.
have it go on your turn, or you can shove one of the guys out of the way and use one of your 3 attacks as the ballista and get all your special properties onto that ballista.
Yeah. Vincent's gonna do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go there and launch one.
Gotcha.
We should have had you take in both of these attacks with the ballista. If it does extra damage and shit, you know.
If Axel would like to give up his attack, I will allow that. If Axel would like to give up his ballista
One
roll.
at a time.
Well, if we're gonna take a moment to discuss strategy here, I think we're giving up on the ogres, right? The ogres are gonna blow up the bridge.
No, I'm trying to get the ogres before they blow up the bridge.
Yeah, Sir Venom does not really care about the bridge anymore.
So one ogre, we know the ogres were like what, like 100? That was like 120 damage.
They have a lot of HP.
And so far, one of these is at full. One of these has taken 10 damage. So the chances of us doing that much damage before they can get to the other side of the bridge, I feel like focusing our damage on the boss is probably. I mean, if you want to shoot the ogres and go, but I just feel like splitting damage between ogres and boss is gonna just.
Well, what if we don't touch the ogres? What do you think's gonna happen?
I think
They're gonna
the bridge is gonna blow up.
They're
we
just
have-
gonna
yeah.
blow themselves up, kamikaze.
Yeah, they're
style?
gonna blow. Yeah, they're gonna blow themselves up. They're gonna blow the bridge up. I mean, it's not gonna be good. There's no win here. We just have to choose whether to split our damage between 3 bad guys or just focus on one. And this
I
one
don't think
guy
there's
seems
any
bad.
way we can do 200 plus damage to the 2 ogres before their next turn.
And plus, also, I think Vincent, your bow should be charged, right? Because you've just been killing all these ads.
Oh yeah, I got it charged.
So yeah. So,
Yeah, 'cause this guy is he's fucking serving him up. He did like 60 points of damage in one
yeah.
round.
So, but I'm probably not gonna give up my attacks because I do a lot of
Sorry.
damage.
Not your attacks, but your roll with the ballista.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
So if you want to give your roll of the ballista to Vincent, instead of having one of his 3 attacks with the ballista, he could have 2 attacks with a ballista.
Yeah, I don't care about my ballista attack if it's going to
Okay.
Vince. Vincent's like the ranged guy, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna give up my attacks. I was like, I don't
No,
know.
No. So the way that I would replay this, Vincent, is you make a normal attack with your bow. If it hits, then you roll ballista damage instead.
Okay.
And
Uh,
whoever you
do,
would like to attack,
Can I do a sharpshooter with a ballista?
you can.
All right.
That's why he gets all
And-
his modifiers. That's what.
Yeah,
since-
Yeah.
you get everything.
So I'm
So
gonna
if you
get
even wanted
2
to use the
ballista shots in
gems,
total.
yeah, you get 2 ballista shots in total. And if you want to use your like special bow power, I will even let you do that.
Oh,
On the Dreamweaver's thing on a ballista.
Yep.
that'd be pretty epic.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna
Didn't even think about it. It's like, oh,
yeah, Vincent's he's feeling himself. He's on a ballista. It's everything he dreamed of. It's a massive bow. Feels all infused in rage and war, and he absorbs the energy from the bow and launches one at the big bad guy,
Okay.
not one of the ogres.
Just turtle boner, just raging.
So it's 16 is a miss.
Ooh, we're gonna session inspiration.
When he does that super move, does he have to call it, or can
How
he
do I
just like
keep-
make a hit and then say, "I'm gonna add that damage to it"?
I do it after I hit.
Yeah, after a hit.
because it sounded like you were calling it. That would have been bad.
So 16 still a miss, Vincent.
No. We're not missing, so we're gonna use my last lucky roll.
Okay.
How
Ugh.
about one
famous
more?
last words. I knew that was coming.
17 is still a miss.
That's terrible. All right, then I
Redirect it.
run over to. Then
Can you redirect the ballista?
can I re-
You can
You're actually
redirect it.
redirect the balloon?
To the ogre,
Yeah.
at
Alright,
least.
Alright, I'll redirect it to an ogre.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Come on.
Oh,
This is fucked
That's-
up.
Brutal. That is also a miss.
ballista's just too unwieldy and
Well,
Vincent's
what
too
is going
amped up.
on?
He's just too amped up. But you know what? He runs over to the other ballista. It's like, shakes it off. It's like, I got it on this one. Get out of
They're
the
like-
way.
Helping,
Pushes
they're
him
like
aside.
backing away from it.
And then I
That's
yell
crazy,
up
that
to
was all
load
one
that one
shot.
back up. Load
Yeah.
that one back up.
They're like
And
rushing to try to load it for you.
And then Vincent takes aim at the big bat again.
That fucking
and is
thing's
going-
broken.
Going for everything he's got.
There you
There
go.
we go.
That is a hit.
There we go.
Okay,
And now
so
he's
Sick.
Well, something's. Wouldn't this change
So-
though?
yeah, so roll 3d10.
Oh yeah, sorry. D10. Those
It's-
are the
It's the second from the top,
second
or the
from the top.
third from the top, technically, maybe.
Third.
It's
Here
above
has
the
a good
double die.
10s are funny looking.
Yeah. All right. How many?
3 of them.
Yeah, let's see if these are 10s.
All right, plus 8, so 18 plus 10, 28 points of damage.
All right, and then we're gonna unleash the Dreamweaver explosion.
As a reaction, the Futuro Din will use Fell Rebuke, and
Dare you.
it will do 9 points of damage back at you, Vincent, and the Futuro Din will teleport 30 feet away.
Huh.
He
What does
will
that
go to-
mean?
Okay.
It means that he will move to.
That's gotta be his
Here.
reaction, though.
It is his reaction, yep.
Yeah.
But you get more attacks. You get a 1 bow attack if you would like.
He does that even though Vincent wasn't attacking him.
Vincent was attacking
Yeah, he
him,
shot
wasn't
him
he?
with the. Yeah, he shot
Yeah,
him.
But
he
it
has to
bounced-
make
it-
a wisdom.
it
He has to
bounced to
make
the
a
ogre, though,
wisdom
I thought.
saving throw.
That was the first
No,
I
shot.
missed that shot.
Oh, second the follow up. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hit him with the shot, and now he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what is the fail though.
I think it's a 13 for you. I think I've seen this before.
Well,
Yeah, you
I think
don't have
it's
a high DC.
Under a 13. And what's the effect?
and then it says on the failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
And that's which one is that?
That's the memory lance thing, right?
Oh, the memory lance. Oh, you're using the memory lance on him.
Yeah.
That would be. I don't think there's a save for that wisdom saving throw. Oh, that is an 18 save technically. So he makes the save, so he will take half of that damage. So go ahead and roll that.
10d6 plus 40.
So 81, so he will take 40 points of damage. And you see this ballista shot sort of like arc out across the gap between the two of you as you take the Fell Rebuke. And it hurts. It's sort of
Yeah,
like
I
this
take
necrotic
9.
damage that like arcs across you as your shot blasts into him, and he reactively teleports out of that space trying to get away from it. Still gets quite hurt from it. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? Do you get one more shot?
Do I get one shot with my bow then?
You do. Yeah.
Alright, then yeah, I'll take one final shot with my bow at him. Bow sharpshooter.
That's a hit.
24 damage.
Okay. And he takes that hit as well. You did drop 92 points of damage on him in one round.
Wow.
Is there anything else
Yeah.
you'd like to do?
No, that's all I got. Just gonna chill on the ballista. Wait for them to reload it for me.
Okay. It is the goblins' turns, and I am going to start having several of them shoot at Sir Venom and Axel. I'm going to say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 plus. That's 29 plus 8. There's like 40 of them all told. I think I'm going to say that 3 of them hit Axel, and I'm going to say that 1 of them hits Sir Venom, which I think is about right percentage-wise. So the 3 that hit Axel, let's see. That'll be 6 points of crossbow damage, 11 points of crossbow damage, 8 points of crossbow damage for a total of 25.
25. So I have that at 6.
The one that hits Sir Venom
20. So 10.
is going to be 6 points of damage. I think you probably only took about 10 points total, Axel. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I took. Yeah.
Nice. So that'll be their turn. They actually stop advancing. They're not like rushing forward. They're just like shooting and trying to sort of like hold the line. The Foot Rodin engaging is taking some of the spectacle. But Axel, it is your turn. You are flying. What would you
All
like
right.
to do?
See what my distance is here. 65 feet. So it looks like I'm gonna have to use my bonus action to dash if I want to get to him.
Okay.
And still fight him. But yeah, why not? This is why I'm flying, I guess. So get on. Yeah, this is fine.
Yep.
Everything's fine. And then yeah, I'm going to reckless and great weapon master him.
Okay.
And a 20.
That is exactly what you needed to hit.
That's what I like to hear.
Wonderful.
17 plus 2, so that's 29.
He will use his Fell Rebuke once more. You
Oh,
will take 10 points of necrotic damage as you hit him.
oh, okay. So
Wonder if this fella's undead.
and then yeah, I got sneak attack him. Sneak attack. 11. So 40 so far.
Okay.
Then go for the second attack. So he's a 20 to hit is what I need. Fuck it. We're great weapon mastering still because we're in it to win it.
Okay.
219. So wait. No, it's a different weapon. I think when I roll 19.
Yeah, I think it's the Baleful Talon.
Yep.
Yeah. 10. So 32. So that's.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
72 total.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, your swings get past his defenses, and they do hit. You are shredding some of the robes, and he does look to be skeletal underneath.
How much movement have I used? Because I started here at 50 feet, and then I had to. So when
So
I
you were
I have 100 I had 100 movement with my dash, so it's like, so if it was a straight line, it would have been 55 or something, and then I
yeah.
feel like that's all
Give
my
me a
movement, right? Because that's
Give me a moment. I'm gonna calculate it for you. You were. What was the distance on that? You were like right here.
I think I was right here. Yeah, right here.
Gosh, can I not solve for that? This is where I think it used 70 feet of movement.
All right. Then I would get to the end of my turn on this side of them.
Gotcha. And that would be the rest of your movement for sure.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okay. That does bring us back and around to the order to Riku. You are frightened.
Riku.
Can I roll to get unfrightened?
At
Or
the
is that-
end of your turn.
Hmm.
And so it just means that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. So he is, you can see him, and you can't move closer to him.
Well, that's frustrating because I want to help out my friend over there. It can still attack him though, but it's just a disadvantage.
Correct.
Yeah. But I don't roll an attack roll for fireball, do I?
You do not.
Huh. Funny thing about that. How many of these do I have left? Let's see.
Burning some gems.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. Fuck it. I have 17. Just knock that down to 16.
Okay.
Fucking pissing through gems on my helmet. All right. Well, this is going to be tricky, isn't it? I think I want to
I can hear. Let me grab you the.
I should have the range for it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the range. I am worried about where you're going to place this thing.
Yeah.
Normally, Sir Venom wouldn't really have a problem tanking some fire damage, but
No, I'm not gonna
I'm getting pretty low on HP.
hit you guys, don't worry.
That might be an issue for you today.
That's it right there.
Yeah. So wherever you'd like to place that. "20-foot radius, I believe, right? For fireball.
Let me double check. Yes.
Okay. Yep. Then it's all good.
Yeah, I'll do it like that so that
Okay.
I hit the big bad and this ogre guy.
Sure. Dexterity saving throw for the ogre is going to be a natural 20 minus 2 for an 18.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay. And then the big guy, the Futuro Din, is going to be a. He doesn't actually have good dex saving throws. He is going to fail. And does he have.
Pretty big if he fails.
He is going to fail, and he's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed. He's still going to take half damage. So go ahead and roll the damage on this. They're both going to take half damage.
It's 34 full damage.
Okay, so 17 apiece. I'm just trying to decide how to describe that. He pulls off one of his fingers, and you see this like almost like the shield spell come up and like block some of the fire, but then he reattaches the finger to the hand somehow. And it's all very quick and very strange as it happens. The ogre takes the damage, some of the pustules burst. Actually, can I get the dexterity saving throw from you, Sir Venom?
Uh-oh.
This is for a bursting pustule.
Uh-oh, a 10.
That is good enough. It's
Oof.
only going to be a 1d4. It's going to be 1 point of damage.
How is Sir Venom's health looking?
I'm at 38.
Damn. Yeah, because you're the one person we can't have die, because you're the guy that resurrects people.
Yeah,
So.
I can't bring myself back to life.
All right. Riku, is that your full turn?
I can't move closer because I'm frightened, so not much I can do here, unfortunately.
If it's the end of your turn, go ahead and make that wisdom saving throw to see if you're still frightened next turn.
So wisdom save?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a fail by 1. So very, very close.
Oh,
Right, Sir
I
Venom.
have to roll a 20.
You got to roll 19 or 20. Yeah, it's a 20 for the frightened save. Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
So Sir Venom's over there, quaking in his feathers in fear from this motherfucker. I have to roll a con save for that dagger, don't I?
Yes. Let me just double check when that happens. Give me a moment here. At the start of each of your turns, and that is a save. That's a 20. It was a 20 as well for that. So you did make that.
All right.
You will not take more necrotic damage from being hit by the dagger.
Thank God. And I think I'm gonna hit that oh shit button and drink my fancy healing potion.
Okay.
What's that, bonus action?
Yes. Bonus action for the potion.
So 10d4 plus 20.
Potentially 60 points of healing back. That's going to be pretty powerful. So 50. That's a really good roll.
Right? Damn.
That's a really good roll.
All right, 50. Oh, not damage. Not damage. 50 health.
That would be the oh shit button.
All right, I'm feeling a little bit better. Got a little more shine in my feathers. Let's see. I'm still frightened of this guy, so I can't really do much against him.
He's a scary guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Spirit Guardians back up and start plowing through some of these gobbies. The right size. It's 15 feet.
Okay. So all the goblins are dead around you, basically.
Okay, and then I'll just I guess the that giant ogre thing would have to make a save.
Oh yeah. He will fail. So he
So
will
he
take.
will 19 damage.
Okay.
And then I will just start mowing through. So I'll just go this way. So all those that I pass will have to take it.
Hold up. I'm gonna do this. I'm just like putting them on like the edges of this, and everything like in between is basically dying. All right.
Yeah, so all those and then all these ones.
Yep.
As like I fly by, the spectral ravens from Spirit Guardians are just like pecking out all these goblins' eyeballs as I fly by them.
Gotcha. You are providing memories for the Raven Queen, as it were.
Mask.
And let's see. Okay, is that your full turn? As you do get away from him, you do fly away further from him, so you're not going closer. That's good.
Yeah, that was action, that was bonus action, that was movement. And now I have to do what? Wisdom save for the fear?
Yeah, DC 20.
Oh, 20? That's nothing. Oh man, rolled a 5.
All right, you are still afraid of the Foot Road Den. And it is his turn. He's fully engaged at this point with Axel. He is going to use Rotten Fate. The Foot Road Din causes necrotic magic to engulf one creature he can see within 120 feet of himself. The target must make a DC 22 Constitution saving throw. Axel.
All right. Con save. Do I use Session Inspiration? I think. And
You might want to.
I don't know what the effect. Yeah, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the
Session
damage.
Inspiration.
We-
Oh
we
my
got- we
god!
got-
I rolled a 1. Okay, so what's the damage? What are we looking
Holy
bad.
shit.
It's not good.
106 necrotic damage.
All right, so half. Is this a new round of combat? Since I've can I dodge it?
This is.
I don't know. Actually, I have to.
Can I?
I'd have to see how. I don't think uncanny dodge is just like a.
I would say it's
Oh.
it's not an attack roll, so I don't think you can dodge it in that way.
Oh, okay.
It's like magic engulfing you like a fireball almost.
That's fair, I guess. So, but
Holy
yeah,
smokes!
that's a lot of damage. What was it 106? So that's
Damn.
53 if I have it. Damn, that's still. Damn.
Yeah, that's an insta kill for like any of the rest of us.
As that happens, it causes his Flight of the Damned power to recharge. So the big cone, dragon breath cone thing that he
Oh,
used, basically
no.
recharged. And he still has 2 attacks. He is going to bonus action.
It looks like we met the Grim Reaper, boys.
Who is this guy?
Let's see. He's the foot roll
Harold.
Dan. Is he going to bonus action? Yeah,
Well,
he
it
will
means-
bonus action and cause 3d6 psychic damage to you as he bonus actions away. He will get 30 feet away to do this. And then he will fly. Let me see.
This is 8. That's 8 psychic.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong direction. He will fly. So that he'll teleport 30 feet to here, and then he'll fly the other few feet to get close to Sir Venom
Oh, he's got to make that Wisdom 19 save.
on the spiritual weapons.
Spirit
Okay.
on Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians. 33, so he makes a save.
Yep, that. Wow. So he like automatically saves because he has a plus 18.
Yep.
Damn.
And he
So
will then use 2 attacks with the dagger against you, Sir Venom. Natural
still-
1 is going to miss.
He still takes that 6 radiant damage though, that motherfucker.
Okay, 6 radiant damage. And the second dagger attack will be a 28 to hit.
Jeez.
It's going to be 8 piercing, 11 necrotic, and then at the beginning of each of your turns, 4 necrotic damage that lingers.
So
And
what
that's
do what do I have to roll for the con save?
DC 20 at the beginning of each of your turns.
Well, for to keep Spirit Guardians up, do I have to roll against
The damage.
the
it would be
total of all that?
An 8 and an 11.
So a
Two
20?
con saves.
Each instance of damage, I believe.
Yep. So roll an 8 or better, and then roll a 20 or better, or an 11 or better.
Oh,
So that's good. You
just
saved.
barely. And 24.
And as he attacks you, he actually says something to you in a raspy, grasping voice. I will take all of the Raven Queen's memories.
Ooh.
Oh, that don't piss me off.
And that will be his full turn, bringing us to the ogres. This ogre will leap to this section and explode, causing the bridge to begin to buckle. So this ogre is gone. The bridge, let's see, I'm just going to expand this way, like this. As the section of bridge in front of you begins to collapse and crumble, taking an enormous amount of damage, the acid splashing and spraying across it, tumbling rocks and stone into the water below. Some of the bodies of the guardsmen that had been on the cusp have fallen off now as well, and they begin to be washed away with the river itself further downstream, towards where hopefully reinforcements are coming from. The next ogre will look around and simply look at Axel and throw a pustule at Axel. It will be an 8 to hit. So 19? Does that hit?
Yeah. That
And
is.
it's going to be 18 acid damage. Oops, ignore that roll. So 18 acid
18.
damage, and then it's going to be 2 necrotic damage with the pustule.
So. Oh, 'cause there's no attack, right? So I can't dodge that. God damn. Yes, that's I'm down to the 0.
Does it put you at 0?
Yeah, 0 exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay. Axel falls 20 feet out of the air because he's flying. Axel, please take, I think it's technically 2 2 death failures.
Okay.
I think taking damage.
For Venom,
Yeah.
gotta save Axel. Quick. You
Yeah,
can fly.
I definitely
You gotta
can't
get
take,
to him.
I definitely can't take this guy on 1v1.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm frightened. I can't get any closer.
All right, let's see. That's the ogre. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Um, shoot these things at him.
You don't have the ballistas. Those are being reloaded for you this turn.
Did Vincent, did you action surge last time we fought?
Is that the double attacks?
Yeah, that's when you just can do your attacks again.
Yeah, I did.
You did that? Okay.
No. All right, I'm just gonna take some snipe shots at this guy and try to weaken him down.
Gotcha.
I am.
Okay. Axel, you actually only take 1 fail. That's my bad.
Oh, okay.
If it were a critical hit, then it would be 2. All right, let's see. 21, so 16.
Yep.
That's going to be a miss.
We are rolling terrible tonight. Where is he? He's over there. Oh, do we know? Is this guy undead? Did we?
You don't.
Someone
You
say that
don't.
earlier?
You don't know. You think he might be? He's using a lot of necrotic stuff on you.
Did
Oh,
any
yeah.
of the radiant damage seem extra effective?
Not so far as you could tell.
All right. Follow-up shot. 21.
That is a hit.
And re-roll that.
All right.
26.
Max damage.
All right, and then a third shot.
That is a hit. $23 damage.
23.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hide behind one of the ballistas
Gotcha.
to cover.
Understood. It is the goblin's turn. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 16. I'm gonna say that one of them is gonna end up hitting you, Sir Venom. Out of the 16, they will Oops, ignore that. Wrong button. With a crossbow, it's going to be 6 points of damage.
I'm getting beat up over here.
And their turn will end, bringing us to Axel.
So D20.
Yep.
D20. Okay.
That is a success. Riku, what would you like to do?
Fortunately, none of my ranged healing can hit from this far. Word is 60 feet as well. So I can't get closer, so I can't get you up. Fortunately, Axel. Second.
Can you zip zap? Can you teleport closer, or is that using up
I think it's 'cause he's
action?
frightened.
Yeah, I don't. It still counts as
Alright.
getting closer.
Right. And the wording of the spell even, I think, like says like it technically counts as movement, or I think I've looked this one up before because you would think, oh, I just can't like walk towards it, but you can't even teleport towards it.
Would have already been there if that were the case. I guess I'll continue to try to damage, I suppose, from here, but I don't know if I can reach you anymore with where you moved. Let me see. This fireball's 150 feet. So it's I guess
You
maybe
can
I
fire.
could.
You can fireball like over here. Hit him and a bunch of the gobbies.
Okay. Fuck it. I really don't have many options here, so I'm gonna do fireball again.
Okay.
Keep throwing them. We're down to 15 now.
Gotcha. And you would like it basically like somewhere in that area?
Set. Six. Yeah, something like this here. Get him and all these goblins.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for it. I'm gonna roll dexterity saving throw. Funny enough, these fireballs are like relatively effective because his dex saving throws are pretty bad. He will use the second of his legendary resistances. He pulls off another finger, pulled off the pinky beforehand, but he rips off his ring finger on his left hand and then puts it back on. Sir Venom, what's your passive perception?
23.
Yeah, you can see through the deception that he does not appear to be undead. It looks like a solid humanoid hand as he does this, with some rings and stuff on it. But as he does this, you realize that the deception sort of warps momentarily, and you can see that it's a skeletal bone hand underneath. And then he reattaches the bone finger to the hand. The shield comes up briefly. He only takes half of that damage, so he's only going to take 15 of that damage. And that does, Riku, technically make him bloodied at this point in time.
Woo! We did it, boys.
And he took out a bunch of the goblins, which is good.
Oh yeah, those
Tired-
goblins are
Tired
gross.
of dodging 16 crossbow shots every round.
Yeah. Now we
Yeah,
just
those
gotta do
guys are-
another like 200 damage to him.
I would like to get closer and heal. Oh, that reminds me. So I don't think I can move closer, so I'm not gonna move further away.
Okay.
I think.
Bonus action.
Well, how far would it be for me to go? Because the bridge looks like it's falling now, right?
Yes, the bridge is collapsing.
All right. So I'm gonna hop on my broom and go like up here. Is that am I close enough to do that?
To where to? Sorry.
Like up here?
Yes. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. And just yelling, "I'll come to save you when I'm done being a pussy." And I'll try to roll my my wisdom save.
Okay.
God damn it, man! I'm just gonna
It's
keep
just
being
not
scared.
wise. It's not wise enough.
Good rolls, but it's a difficult save to make. Sir Venom.
Okay. So I guess as like I'm engaged with this guy, flying around, trading blows, his magical energy bouncing off my shield, and his magical energy blocking my feather sword. I'd like look him in the eyes and be like, "You're getting nothing from the Raven Queen. Her power will infuse us, and we will see you fall, you bastard." And then I'll be like, "But I'll need help to do it, so I got to get my buddy up." And I will cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
He will use Dread Counterspell,
Oh, this bastard.
and he will utter a dread word and interrupt your spell. What spell? What level is Mass Cure Wounds?
5th level.
5th level. I need to
level.
make a intelligence check, and let's see. So 19. So I needed to beat a 15. It's all good. Your Mass Cure Wounds fails.
Oh, does it still use up the spell slot?
It does not use up the spell slot, but you do
Ooh.
also take 9 reverberation damage, necrotic or psychic damage that sort of reverberates as the spell fails on your fingertips.
Oh, so blocks the spell, waste my action.
Yep.
So bonus action, I am going to drink my other healing potion because I am getting scared.
You've been scared the whole time. You're frightened.
Yeah, but now I'm like extra scared because this guy's fucking doing a shitload of damage. He's not letting me heal my boys. So 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, this guy's done a real good job of keeping us separated, so I can't help as effectively as I'd like.
Yeah, and with Axel down, it's like just me 1v1ing this guy, which is not my forte. I can tank some damage, but he's this guy's a fucker.
You're an AC tank, not like a spell tank. Well, I guess you have
Exactly.
you're pretty high saves actually.
My wisdom and my charisma are pretty high.
All right.
So like basically, like I'm not afraid of him anymore.
Hey, there you go. That's very good.
I'll just glare at him, especially pissed off for blocking my spell. You're nothing compared to the Raven Queen. Just wait till Vincent peppers you full of arrows.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, it was action.
Someone
Bonus
who's saying
action.
you're scared of him, you're talking an awful lot amount of shit to him.
Well, yeah, I'm not scared anymore. And he pissed me off enough that I was able to overcome the fear to a degree.
Yeah.
I almost took a temporary level in Barbarian to rage when he said that.
You can't hold any concentration spells though if you do that.
I definitely don't want to move away from him.
Okay.
So I will just I'll stay just flying around with him, barring the air.
And I recognize it's getting late. I just want to finish out this round and then we'll wrap up for the evening. He will look at you and he will say, "You should be terrified." and he will use Rotten Fate on you. So I need a
Uh-oh.
DC 22 Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, thank God.
Wow. You're
Oh,
going to take
thank
half
God.
damage. So
This
it'll
is like
be
the 100 damage spell, though, isn't it?
You're still going down, brother.
it will be 44 damage.
Ooh. Glad I drank that other potion.
Are you up?
I'm up.
He is up, but he still gets 2 dagger attacks after that.
Oh my God.
All right, you're
The
down.
first dagger attack is going to be a 17 to miss
Oh,
Woo.
he's dodging them.
and a 31 to hit.
Yeah, there's no
Oh
way.
no.
I don't know. I think he might stay up actually. 9 piercing damage, 5 necrotic damage. You will take at the beginning of every turn 8 extra necrotic damage. You're still up.
I'm still up. Barely.
As a reaction, he will
Ugh.
teleport 30 feet away, causing you to take another.
Oh my God.
Or sorry, wrong one. It should be psychic damage. 15 points of damage.
And I am now down.
Okay. And that takes up his action, bonus action. And then for his movement as he sees you fall, so go ahead and take, because you were in the air, right?
Yeah. I was
Go ahead.
however high up he was.
Okay, so it's going to be 2d6 damage, so it doesn't really matter in terms of the damage, but go ahead and take a death saving throw fail, just like Axel did for falling. And he looks around, surveying the carnage and the wreckage, and he will begin to fly away.
Rico just thinks to himself, "Well, it was a good run. I guess it's time to find a new party."
The ogre begins to run away, and the only I think there's a few remaining goblins. They begin to retreat after the Futrodin as well. They begin to go off the map. Vincent, what are you doing as you see them retreating? Treat it like a normal turn, action, movement, bonus action.
Yeah. I mean, I see 2 of my buddies down, and these guys are retreating.
Yes. They've destroyed the bridge. You think that's
Yeah.
probably what their goal was.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. And
Okay.
cut our losses. And
He was
scurry
bloodied.
down. I know. I couldn't have finished him off.
Could have tried.
Yeah, but like I said, we're gonna lick our wounds. So I'm gonna try to scurry down the ladder and tell the people to help you too. Like get everyone to help our lads.
Okay. And we'll place you down here. I think that's probably about 60 feet. Axel, go ahead and make a death saving throw. It's a success. Riku, go ahead, and I'll let you make your frighten check first, Riku. Actually, it doesn't matter, because your frighten check is going to wear off here. Let me see. How long does that last? For 1 minute. So in reality, what we actually need to do, because Riku, unless you can make this check in the next few rounds, basically we need to make sure that Axel and Sir Venom don't die. So Sir Venom, go ahead and make some death saving throws here. Go ahead and make one. Axel, then you make one. Then Riku, make your frighten check in that order.
Vincent can get close enough to
Can I
get
come
them
give
up
him
with
a
the potion.
potion?
Yeah.
Can you? How would you do so, Vincent?
Just I'd use all my motion and
You can dash, you can fly, can't you?
dash. I can't really fly, but I can dash
I
and
thought you have wings now and a bug.
no. I mean I have the bug, but that would take up.
I mean, with dash, you
Okay,
can only get
action.
60 feet, right? That's
Yep.
like
Yeah.
You could turn into a
Oh.
raven.
I could turn into a raven, doesn't that? But then I'd have to turn back to do stuff.
You would, and that's an action each.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Okay, well,
So I
good roll
can't do
then,
that.
I guess.
I would say that
What-
Sir Venom, yeah, I mean, tell me, Riku, go ahead and make your check for your frightened. We'll start there. Okay. And then Sir Venom.
So I have 2 luck stones attuned that give +1 to saving throws. Does that include death saving throws?
It does.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So D20 +2. Oh, it's a save.
That's a save. And then Axel.
Oh,
That's a fail.
Oh
Axel is on the precipice.
We gotta get to him.
And then Vincent, what would you like to do for your turn on this time? Like, would you like to, like, how far can you go? What are you going to do for your action and movement and everything?
Would you be able to take the broom from
Yeah, I
Riku?
can't get.
Riku already moved up on top of the wall.
Oh.
I'm down on the bridge that's collapsing. This isn't gonna work.
What? Well, what do you want to try to do,
Uh,
Vincent?
Only you could fly.
I mean, I can. It just takes a couple turns. Is that what I need to do? Or he's way down there.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to get to Axel in time if he rolls
Yeah.
another failure.
I need
Like me,
need
I
Riku.
think you would.
Oh,
definitely be able to
shape
reach.
changing into a were raven is a bonus action. If I'm looking at your character sheet, so shape changing into the were raven form is a bonus action, and that gives you, I believe, 60 feet of flying.
Ooh.
So 60
He's-
feet of flying would put you here if you dashed. So you could get next to Axel on this turn by using a bonus action to transform and then by dashing.
Aren't those two the same? All right, and then what?
And then your turn's
And
up,
then-
and then you just have to hope that he doesn't die on the next turn. But that's the best that I could suggest just at a glance at your character sheet and everything. I don't know if you have any like good items or something that could try to save him.
No, just like a potion or something. But that's why I was saying I wouldn't have the action economy once I got there
Yeah.
to give him a
Yeah,
potion.
you'd have to wait still.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Do you want to try to at least get close to Sir Venom then?
Yeah, well, that's my other option, but I want to make sure. Oh wait, where's Sir Venom?
Sir
He's down on the
Venom
left,
is you gotta get Sir Venom up.
further.
Yeah.
He's even further.
Yeah, if Axel dies, I can bring him back.
Yeah.
We would just need a long rest for me to be able to do it.
Yeah, I'd
All right,
suggest transforming and then.
yeah. All right, I gotta transform into a bird, into my raven. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And I'm
Yay.
just gonna
He's
fly
doing it.
as far as I'm gonna pull, yeah, and just fly as far as I can to Sir Venom.
And as you like run and leap into the air, the wings sort of sprout out from underneath your shell and across your arms, and you flap across the breaking bridge, and it actually continues to crumble beneath your, basically like your wings as you do this, and you can see that it's like expanding at this point across the bridge, crumbling into the river, and you reach that spot, which brings us to Riku. Go ahead and make your frightened save.
Riku.
No, and I'm not sure it'll matter, but I'm just trying to go in the order. Okay. Sir Venom, go ahead and make your check. Death saving throw.
Oh god, it's so scary. Oh, dirty 20.
Okay. Vincent,
Mm.
what would you like to do?
Oh, I get another turn already.
Yep.
All right. So now I got to continue flying to Sir Venom, land, transform, and give him a potion.
Okay. And that is movement, bonus action, action in that order. And
Yeah.
go ahead and roll the potion, Sir Venom. While Axel, please make your death saving throw.
Oof.
Oh!
Oh,
There's no way.
instant death.
What was my last save anyway? So that was it.
All right. Axel has died.
What?
Getting wisdom save locked is pretty stinky. I'm a scared
Yeah.
boy.
Yes, it is. Sir Venom, you are up. Axel has perished. We will pick up here next week as you lick your wounds and hopefully return to Prestige Sword Coast headquarters to determine what is next. There is one more matter to figure out, and that is how long everything has taken. And I know that we're 16 minutes over, but I would ask for one more die roll because it will help me plan and it will help determine what happens next. Can somebody please roll a d4? And what you want is a 4. The reason you want that 4 is because if you hit it, you'll be able to take a long rest before the next battle. And the only reason that you have earned this is because within my notes, I decided 2 or 3, maybe even 4 sessions ago as I was planning all this, that if you hit the south side and the boats and the siege engines, you would have a chance at a long rest at this point in the battle. So who would like to roll a d4 with the hope that you get a 4?
Oh, who's got a session inspiration left?
I do not.
I don't think anyone does.
We use them up.
All
Just
right.
roll somebody.
Somebody roll that d4.
All right, I'll do it. Oh god, here we go. Oh, the opposite of a 4.
All right. So you won't have time for a long rest. You will have time for a short rest between now and the next battle. What that means for you, I'm not sure, considering one of your friends has perished. So we'll pick it up here next session, guys. And yeah, the Roosters are in rough shape. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty hard battle for a lot of different reasons. And I hope everyone has a good week and good game.
Come on.